Grape Garden. This is a song that I did not appreciate at all as a kid. It's one of the best ones in the game, though. Like, as a kid, I more appreciated, like, the fast-paced songs, you know, like Green Greens, Gourmet Race, that kind of stuff. But, like, it was actually Kirby Return to Dreamland that really got me to appreciate this, because, like, the remix in that game, it was probably not the first time Grape Gardens was brought back, but it was, like, the first time in a while, or the first time that I had heard it since I had played this game. It wasn't brought back as much as, like, butter building or something like that. So, oh, I just killed a freaking UFO. Man, I'm adult. Oh, wait, I can still get one. Come back here. There we go. All right. There we go. This is usually, like, one of the first areas you can find UFO without, like, having to go into a secret room or anything like that. So, yeah. But it was Return to Dreamland where I really started to appreciate this, but that Grape Garden remix. Like, when I first heard the Grape Garden remix for a Return to Dreamland, I honestly thought it was Rainbow Resort's theme instead, and that theme's also good, but I thought it was Rainbow Resort because I thought, no, it can't be Grape Garden. I don't remember Grape Garden's theme at all. But no, it's Grape Garden, and I appreciate this song so much more now. I don't know if I've ever gone out of my way to, come back, UFO, no! Ah, you jerk. Okay, well, if we can't have UFO, if we're gonna lose UFO, we might as well get sleep. Or the game cannot want us to have sleep. Okay, I actually was trying to show off sleep for you guys. Oh, what is this? Do not disturb, I need my beauty rest. Okay, I need to screenshot that. I need to screenshot that as well. That's just too good. Oh, sweet, random. Beam. Okay, beam's not my favorite, but it's better than nothing. Okay. Oh. I just got the biggest smile on my face while I play this. It's so good. And actually, for the Game Boy Advance, the sound quality in this is pretty good. Like, the GBA is not known for having a very good sound card. But it just goes to show how good the, the sound, like, just the straight-up melodies are in this game, that it still sounds good. And also, the instruments aren't bad either. Like, obviously, it doesn't hold a candle to, like, what we're getting nowadays. But, you know, considering the time, this is actually pretty good sound quality, so I do not mind playing this. I will put on headphones for this soundtrack any day, no matter what version of it is. Okay, there we go. It's weird seeing the Poppy Brothers and not being able to get bomb from them, because this is like the only this and like Kirby Dreamland, like this is before bomb was a common power-up. Like bomb is one of the more common power-ups now, like it's in almost every game, but bomb didn't exist until, like, Superstar or maybe Dreamland 2. Probably Superstar was its first appearance, though. And, like, it's so weird seeing... Because Poppy Brothers are one of the most common enemies in this game, and also in the original Kirby's Dream Land. So, like, seeing them and not being able to get bomb is strange. Like, especially since they throw bombs in their boss fight here, but they gave you Crash instead, so... Okay, hold on. I want to use Crash against the other one. That is still awesome to this day, though. And now we've got another Crash. One more and we'll have a complete insane trilogy. Alright, there we go. I love the balloons in the background. This game is so great. Okay, so now we've got the third level. I'm trying to remember... Oh, I never noticed that before. This is the blimp level and it's got the blimp in the background. That's awesome. Okay, so... If I remember correctly, this is the, we're getting, no, wait, no, it's like Grape Garden, Yogurt Yard is the level I'm thinking of, that I have to carry the, Yogurt Yard is the level where I have to carry the hammer all the way through. Also, completely unnecessary army hat, actually, no, that's not an army hat, that's a construction helmet, and also you can duck Kirby into the cannon, even though it does absolutely nothing. It's adorable. Okay, let's get going. Yeah, I never noticed that the blimp level actually had the blimp in the background. Oh, It goes to show that when you play a game for so long and you finally notice the details, it just makes you appreciate it all that much more. Okay, well, that's no big deal. Anyway, there is a exit here, but we actually want to take the second exit, because the second exit is going to be the one that actually takes us... Like, there's a hidden exit over here, and that takes us to... yeah, there's this hidden exit over here. I always get a little bit paranoid, because I know that this exit right here takes us to the switch, and I don't know if the other exit does or doesn't. Actually, I believe this exit over here is the one that ends the level. So even though we're going to have to fight against the wind, I always skip that first exit, and I want to see what's in it. So, actually, the wind wasn't bothering me too much there, for some reason. Okay. Oh, I remember now. This is the area where you can suck up the maximum tomato from through the wall, which they never really bring back again. Okay. Alright, so let's actually finish the stage. Whoosh! Ah! Darn it. Okay. Yeah, okay. High jump is pretty cool. It's just... it's not something I've ever gotten used to attacking. Like, going straight up with an attack, unless if you're specifically in a vertical level, it's not something that's very easy to use, so... Like, laser as well, unless if there's slanted floors, it's hard to use it for anything super interesting. Also, I believe points aren't entirely useless. If I remember correctly, I believe points just give you an extra life after a certain amount. Oh, wow, dude, you got some range with that. Wow, he's going pretty fast. Also, I keep on facing the completely wrong direction. Ah! Laser's like the worst ability to get for mini-bosses, though, for the record, because it does, despite being a laser, aka light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation, and it ricochets off hills, too. So despite being, like, a frickin' laser beam, it does, like, the least amount of damage possible to bosses. It's a little annoying, actually. So that's part of the reason why I try not to pick it up too much, unless if I need it for something. You know what? Yeah, I don't use backdrop a lot, so we'll use backdrop for at least a little bit in this upcoming... Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't show off ball. Okay, well, that... Might as well show off ball. Ball probably... Hold on. I should change form and hold the A button. Bounce, boing, bonk. Okay, ball is probably my least favorite ability in the game, just because it's so freaking hard to control. Like... Yeah, you can do some pretty insane stuff with it, but unless if you're in an enclosed space like this, you're liable to send yourself straight into a pit and to your death. Actually, I know it's been a while since I know that I've gotten like a lot of copy abilities in this time, but I actually want to show off their text now. So the next ones I find, I'm gonna show off. Like wheel. We actually have not shown off wheels, so fast, too fast. Wait. Okay. So, you see the little picture on the bottom of Kirby and the wheel with, like, the spikes? For a moment there, I actually thought it was Sonic the Hedgehog. Wow, I am a nerd. Okay. This section, as a kid, always gave me trouble, because I didn't know... I think I didn't know that you can change your direction in midair as wheel. Oh, cool. I still to this day, I usually don't get that. Spark. Bzz, 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 bzz. Okay. You know what? Just for fun, I'll show off beams, too. Beam it. Beam it good. Fan! Oh, I love Fan. Fan's another one that hasn't been brought back nearly enough. He's adorable, too. Oh, man. Fan. I'm sorry, I get captivated by this game sometime. Okay. Throw. Try throwing enemies straight. Press... Oh, that one's boring. Oh, well. Okay, so throw's kind of interesting. It's like a supercharged version of the normal suck up and spit out stars ability. but it does a lot more damage to bosses, and you can aim it. So that's pretty cool, actually. We'll try to keep throw for a little while. Whoosh! Ah! Okay, and now we're going to World 5. Got it. Most levels I think have like 6 or 7 stages. So again, the game is not very long. It's probably, aside from like I'd say aside from the original Kirby's Dream Land, which is not even joking like a 15-minute game, this is probably the shortest Kirby game. Like maybe Dreamland 2 is a little bit shorter. Unfortunately, Dreamland 2 is one of the Kirby games that I am the least familiar with. It's like Dreamland 2 and 3. Actually, no, Dreamland 2 even more than 3. I'm not really familiar with. Like Dreamland. Oh man, it's been forever since I've been in here. Oh yeah, there's a hidden room in here. Okay. Sorry, but like I'm a little bit familiar with Dreamland 3. I've tried to play that a number of times. Dreamland 2 I tried to play once. I don't really... And not that it was bad, it was just I really only tried to play it once for some reason. That was on the Dream Collection, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I really only tried to play Dreamland 2 once, so that's the one I'm probably the least familiar with, aside from stuff like you know, like weird spin-off stuff. Like, obviously I'm not super familiar with Kirby's Dream Course or stuff like that. Actually, when it comes to the spin-offs, the one that I probably have the most experience with is Air Ride, I would have to say. Yeah, probably Air Ride. I played and beat Canvas Curse, but I don't like that one very much. I'd never tried Rainbow Curse or Mass Attack. I never actually tried Mass Attack either. So I hear that game's decent, but it's not one I've got a lot of interest in. When it comes to Kirby, I usually have more interest in the platformers than the weird side games. I was like like the puzzle games too. I know like Star Stacker's the Game Boy one, and I think Kirby's Avalanche is the Puyo Puyo clone. Again, so I'm familiar with most of the platformers, not so much the... crap, we just lost what we needed in order to get... Oh no, it's only 1-ups in here. Okay, I thought that there was like a switch or something, but it's only 1-ups. But yeah, I'm mostly familiar with the platformers. When it comes to a lot of the spin-offs, that's where my knowledge starts to dim a little bit. Okay, this I think is the last level before the boss fight. Okay, there we go. Oop. The swimming controls in Kirby are actually pretty good. I like the water spit. It's a pretty decent ability. And I like that you can swim in all directions. It's generally, I'd say, like one of the better swimming sets of controls out there. Like, I would certainly prefer to the Mario brand of swimming if I had to pick between the two. Also, if I remember correctly, I think recolors of bosses really just have faster attack animations. They might have a tad more health, but other than that, they're pretty similar. I know for sure that enemies with different palettes behave slightly differently. Like, oh, this is it. This is the dark room with something hidden. It's like right here. There we go. Oh, this switch took me forever to find as a kid. It was infuriating. Okay. Yeah. Rah! I love Mike. Oh, I forgot to read Mike's description. Shoot. Okay. Well, I can read the light description at the very least, because that's something I'm not gonna... Brighten those dark corners can only be used once. Okay. Yeah, but that's something that I just... Oh, you swiped away my star, you jerk. Okay. There we go. Light is one of those abilities that is only ever in this game. Like, there's not really much need for it otherwise. Okay, peg puzzle. If I remember correctly, you have to, like, get the 1-up up. So if you hit this switch first, you actually screw yourself out of the 1-up. So you have to hit this one, and then this one. And then you get the peg. I mean, then you get the 1-up by hitting the peg. Okay, yeah, we want the health for the next boss, because the next boss always gives me trouble despite not really being that hard, so yeah. Okay, so here we are. The next boss is... I don't know why I'm pausing for dramatic emphasis. Everybody already knows it's Kracko. Okay. Kracko's, like, probably one of the most common recurring bosses in Kirby. Like, he might be in more games than Wispy Woods. He might even... Actually, he might be in more games than Meta Knight. If I'd need to check, and it might have to count spin-offs, but Kracko might actually be in more games than Meta Knight, which is surprising. Okay. No, Kracko, you jerk. No. Okay. There we go. This is like one of the only bosses that has like a little level piece before his fight. It's a little strange, actually. But yeah, Kracko is also one of the few enemies that made its way onto the TV show as well. Like, at least one of the very few mini-bosses. A couple of the standard enemies had episodes. Like, there was a Scarfy episode, a Chili episode, the Waddle Dees and Waddle Doos were in there all the time. But when it comes to the mini-bosses, Kracko is either the only mini-boss to have an episode on the show or one of the only mini-bosses. So, yeah.